Hello there. Hello there. I'm not Mary Gunn. Look at this. I'm going to show you this in just a minute. Yeah. You just never know what's going to end up in my mailbox. Are y'all comfortable? Ready to do some work? I'm ready to work, yeah. Actually, tonight's Whodunit is going to be short, so if you need coffee, I'm giving you fair warning. You'll have about 30 minutes to get it inactivated in your bloodstream. Let's go ahead and get this show started, shall we? Let's. Craft Roulette presents In Review. Starring decoy duck, frogs, who knows what else. There's just animals everywhere running around, being part of our lives. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. This, however, is not Craft Roulette. This is In Review, which is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors. Another great week in the galleries, folks. So glad to have you join us for episode 279. 327 cards right now. That's not too shabby, guys. That's pretty good. This show has 3 parts. We have mail call, we have card slideshow, and we have that interactive, fast-paced card detective game, Whodunit, where I will be stealing art from the current gallery, and you get to guess. You get to guess who I'm stealing it from. I don't know. This one's, I think I got you. There is a point that you will catch me easily, but I won't tell you when that happens because that would be awful. Welcome, Chatterbox. It's always a pleasure to see you here. Hope you have had a great day. I had some good news. The doctor thinks I'm good for at least 20 more years. So, yay. Let's just keep doing this, shall we? He didn't say anything about working, but I think that's why he said, you got 20 more years. You're looking good. You're looking strong. Let's say thank you to our show sponsors this month. We have Waffle Flour. They put out new stuff frequently, and it's always adorable. Just an amazing group. This calls for confetti. They've got a nice little line. They're a home-owned kind of thing. They've got a nice little line of products, always growing, always expanding. And our friends Pink and Maine, where we got to, Libby, she was at Paper Ganza. And they always have new stuff coming out. And they had something on Facebook, and it was all orange. Not being persuaded. No, they're not going to be getting me involved with all their new products. Even though it's all Team Orange, we are entering soon. I figure by the end of August, beginning of September, it is the beginning, the true, honest to goodness, on the calendar, judged by the sun and the solstices, orange season. So it's right around the corner, Team Orange. We're about to have it happen. Right now, it is ready for our warm-up act, an extremely bad dad joke, shall we? Shall we enter in? We have a printer at work that we have named Bob Marley. Because it's always jammin', man. Oh, which one do we want? Probably that one. Does make me... Did you know, little known fact, probably not little known fact, but fact. Biddy Penny used to manage a reggae band. Has she done the most interesting things? Yes, she has. Yes, she has. That's our Biddy Penny. Let us, please, appreciate Colleen Berg's latest little guy. What's his? Sunny B, right? There is Freddie Chance. There's Elmer Frog. And I think this is Sunny B Jumpin'. Is that right? I forgot. But I think this is Sunny B Jumpin'. Jumpin' B Sunny? I think it's Sunny B. He is a darling little surf frog with an inner tube, a duck inner tube. She did have a kit for this. Oftentimes she doesn't. And there's all this mangle stuff back here because he can sit up. But he's got Team Orange and purple shorts on. He's got a surfboard. He's drinking his cool juice there, which you can put up here. And he's got the cutest little little legs. He should be singing Rainbow Connection, I'm pretty sure. Crafting Connection. And then, look at this. This is so clever. She made a little stand for him using old wooden blocks from stamps. She took the stamps off. I think she said they were still sticky, but she took them off and then drilled some holes in them. Colleen is like amazingly talented when it comes to crocheting and such. And I've kind of got him jimmy rigged here, but I should do a better job. But there he goes. He sits on the little wooden blocks. And he also has friends. If you weren't here when we introduced Elmer Frog. Yeah, jumping. There it is. Sunny Bee Jumper. And Freddie Chance, who is a frog detective. He's got a duck button, and it says Whodunit on the cap. This one did not have a pattern. Neither did Elmer Frog. We've just got a lot of frogs around here. They're just hopping all over the place, but amazingly perfect for in review, don't you think? I think he's just adorable. He looks a bit like his cousin Kermit. I think it's wonderful. Thank you, Colleen. You're an amazing crochetist of a caliber I do not even understand. Let's go down to the first act mail call. That kind of started this off. And talk about some cards we got. I do have... Oh, I forgot to take the lens cap off. I do have a forgetful mind. I think I have decided I know what causes forgetfulness. I know what it is. It's breathing, because I can take a breath after I have a thought and then it's all gone. It's just absolutely all gone. So I'm pretty sure that it's breathing. So I don't think there's been any great theories on or studies on that, but I'm pretty sure it's absolutely true. Bitty Penny, you're here, and yes, you did. I just said that you used to manage a reggae band. I found some cards, and I found Decoy Duck scrapbook in a box. I'm still unpacking, still repacking from a paper ganza, and I found a box of cards that I forgot I haven't shared. So we shall do it now. This is a nice lady, Pat Murphy. I knew a Pat Murphy at the lake, and I kept thinking that was who was coming to Paper Kansas, but it wasn't. And she ended up not coming to Paper Kansas. She's a friend of Deb Orens, who is the president of the Decoy Duck Fan Association. But she made this beautiful card for us, and she wasn't able to join us. It was sad, but she makes some pretty cards. This has some kind of texture on it. Look at that. I don't know. It looks like almost like gauze, but paper. I want to pad it. And then it's got some kind of beautiful, beautiful ink blending there and a little bit of tone-on-tone paper, more ink blending. Don't you like how she has that all layered up? And then she's got a nice vertical line with some foil, I think, and a nice horizontal line for their thank you that's popped up there on a die cut. Wow, that's a good-looking card. The more I look at it, the more I admire it. That's just really good looking. Then that's really pretty how she made it inside. Typed it, put a little ink around it. Beautiful card. Sorry, Pat, that you weren't able to join us this year, and I hope you will maybe try again if we do it again. If we do it again. Here is a card from Cool Johnny's wife, Cool Jill. Jill Pounds, and she is thanking us very much. I think maybe this is a pre-printed card. You did might have fine job. Definitely has some dimension to it, and some really cute little. I make those kind of circles with the end of an eraser and have for many, many moons. But this is so pretty on the mirrored paper and the rounded corners. So many little details, nicely layered. And then it's on a pretty cocoa base. And then she added her little sentiment there, or her little message there. Again, cutting out, doing it, and not writing on the card, because then if you write something wrong, then you're in trouble. But there you go. Oh, by the way, I did go to the post office today, and mailed a whole bunch of stuff. I still have more to mail, but I did mail a whole bunch of stuff. Cool Johnny and Mrs. Cool Johnny, it was really a treat to meet you, and thank you so much for the nice card and joining us at Biberganza. Here we go. This is from Sandy Ledoux. She also gave everybody a little gift to make a notepad with Post-it notes. And she has a new stamping line. It says, you say tax return, I say craft supply replenishment fund. And it's a Zoifold. And she's got the May stamp set being used there, which is very craft roulette centric. Team Red, Team Blue, Club 52, Mug Club, 200 Club, Team 300, Team Chocolate, congratulations. Isn't that cute? And then she's got that brick background. Looks great. Did you fussy cut that? Because that's wicked good. It's really good. And she is known for being a great colorist. Sandy can tell us all about her new lines when she joins us in December. Thank you, Miss Sandy Ledoux. Then looky here. Drama Llama is present. You know what? I didn't get a Mama Llama thing ready tonight. So, sorry, this is it. Save the drama for the llama. This is from Lisa Bremer. She was at Paperganza and made this. Oh, that's stenciled. Well, I thought for sure that was not stenciled. And then she's got texturing on this llama. And of course, this is the right wheelie llama. Very cute. And clutching pearls. The llama that I have drawn to be our new Mama Llama does wear pearls. I will tell you that. She just has not gotten to the point where I'm happy with her yet. So she has not been revealed, but I do have a Mama Llama started to, for whatever we want to do with her. But this one's sure cute. And I think she definitely wears pearls. Man, this die cut, and then you have a little die cut on the top. I don't know what that stuff is, but it feels like plastic. Maybe you just cut it out of plasticky stuff. Maybe it's a piece of plastic and you ran it through the embossing folder. I don't know. Lisa Bremer, you're a mystery and a very clever one at that. Mystery maker. Natasha from Australia gave me a little bag with critters from Australia. It's got a little, oh, that's what I could use today. I had to take something in a little bag, and I should have used this. Got a little drawstring. That's really nice. Does it have, yes, it does. It has a gusseted bottom. That's good. I remember when I learned how to make that. I don't remember if I would ever remember now, though. And she's got, super, super nice lady. I know she got back home, and I'm glad she made it safe and sound. Laura Keats, they're so cute. Kangaroos. We have lots of kangaroos at the zoo last time I was there, at least. I will definitely use that, Natasha, and I thank you so much. Kookaburra. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, gay your life must be. Oh, what do we have here? We have a birthday card? Have I done this one? Where'd this come from? It hasn't did I take it from somebody? This is not a Zoe fold because that's not a Z fold, but that's a cool fold, and it's a cool card. I don't know where it came from. I'm sorry if this is your card. It's gorgeous. I think it probably was, I don't know. But love the airplane background kind of thing going on there in the like vectors and such. And then you've got the die cut airplane with gems on it. The old biplane. And then flying by to say hi. Look at that diagonal interest line. Mm-hmm. Then you've got this little joy fold. And you've got another little airplane there. Happy birthday. You are the best. Plain and simple. Boy, it's so hard to learn English. And then this has a lot of texture. This is an excellent card. And then look, there's more planes. And they're in gray. You know, decisions here. We've got gray instead of black. And it gives it a softness. Probably like a cloud. A little bit of a cloud feeling. We've got clouds. We've got good designs. We've got definite blues. Blue, gray, and green look great together. Very almost neutral. And lots of great textures. Well done, someone. I am so sorry. I don't know where this was from. I bet it was a card for Steven, though. I'm guessing that. Beautiful. If you're watching this, let us know who you are. This was a card by Keith Ann, who was at the Paperganza. And somebody cased this card at Paperganza, and it turned out great because it's a cool technique. Look at simple, really smart choices here. We've got 2 colors that are sponged on or brushed on with a great big pattern there. And those colors just make it all come together, doesn't it? You don't have to color the things. You don't have to worry about, oh, dear light source. Nothing like that. It's all just right there, all put together for you. I know I got some things from Colorado Craft yesterday, because I was so enamored. Let me see. Oh, there's some more cards that we'll get to next week. But I was so enamored with their big stamps. They're big and bold stamps. But you could use a flower like that, too. Or if you had smaller flowers, you could add them together into a cluster or a great big pair, and you could just kind of... You don't have to be inside the lines. That's what I'm trying to say. Another thing I told Adrian was on these, I'm going to put them... I'm going to do some other like these two because they're so cute. I'm just going to put them in my sketch pad and practice different ways to color them and have some fun just getting to know shading. Because I like to be shady. But this is really pretty, Keith Ann. I enjoyed meeting you as well. She doesn't live too far. I was surprised. I hadn't put that together. But, yep, sure enough. Here's a card for Mr. Producer from, looks like a pod. Yes, I think it was the I Spy pod. Yes, this is from the I Spy pod at Paperganza. That was nice of you guys. They've got a nice piece of cardstock there that's die cut out with some really pretty shiny purple. And you can save your prettiest paper when you do stuff like that. Then you've got some nice black, beautiful paper and some purple. And everybody signed it. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I think I got one too. But I was trying to not pull out all the cards so that we can get to the rest of it later. But Cynthia, did you make this? Cynthia Sharp made this. That makes it even better. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Cynthia was there with her daughters, and they sat at a table with sisters and daughters. And it was just splendid. It was just a splendid table, and I so appreciated them. And it was great getting to know them a little bit better. So I know, they're all pretty good, aren't they? You know, love the sparkly paper. So do I. Shiny is my favorite color. Glitter is my favorite color. Let's get on over to Act 2 Showcase so we can see some of the cards that you guys have sent in this week. Colleen, did you see the frogs? So are those kind of like frogs? Is that what the inspiration is frogs as frogs? I think frogs should be kind of the mascot of the Krogster life. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice stuff. So this week, what did we have? We had some pretty good that theater kind of threw us off, I think. But we also used it. And then for the parameter, and then you guys, kids are always fun. Kids, you can kind of think of things that kids would like. Theater, what was the other one? I don't know. We'll find out. Pictures, that was kind of an odd one too, but we had Crafty Al. Crafty Al, who did not have a veto, first time ever. Were you shocked? I thought the whole internet was going to be a ripple. But yes. So 279, there was my card. It was kids' card, theater colors. pictures and half. And so half and half was, you did different ways. You did half and half in small areas. You did half and half in big areas on whole project kind of size, things like that. Theater, you went all over the place. Mine was Wizard of Oz in the poppy field. So I took a specific scene out of a movie for my theater colors. Kids, I made baby kids. And then pictures, that's a faux film strip. So those are the pictures of well, I guess film strips don't have pictures. They have negatives. Well, this is the kind that you'd used to go to the dime store and get, for $1, 4 for $1. That's what it is. Whew. And then half and half, my black was half of the card. So that's how I did it. That was my card. Natalie Ranger from Canada. This is her 128th card. See, now she did the half and half as the background. So that was a fun way to do it. She had a Christmas card with a kid for a kid. And in that kid, it's a picture of the kid. So she really mishmashed it all together. It's really a very pretty card. Traditional colors of theaters like reds, creams, and browns. Very, very pretty. Yeah, you can look up poster colors and if you wanted to, if you want certain colors and you want to work backwards, then you can just Google movie poster colors using movie posters using these colors, and they will Google will come up with all sorts of posters for you, so you don't have to feel like you're cheating. You're not. So she has a picture frame, which is funny because we'd also talked about frames, and that is super pretty, kind of retro feeling. She's got great big 25 there, half embossing folder and half, and then she's got the bricks, different embossing folders. I never thought of that. 2 embossing folders, half and half. Kiss your brain. That's a good one. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, Natalie. Thank you. Carrie Rhodes, she's got a video with this. I just saw that today, and I just saw this one in the gallery today. I have not watched it. I watched a couple of the videos already. There's 9 videos. You guys are on a roll. And this was one from Carrie. She said last week when she made a card for Craft Roulette that she was going to make more cards for Craft Roulette and videos. So we are in for a good roll here. Keep them coming, Carrie Rhodes. The kid on my card is JD. She just wants some chocolate. That is a very sneaky way to get chocolate into your life, but I like it. Polaroid camera, Insta shot or whatever. The rainbow is for Joseph and Joseph. And Crafty Owl Team Orange, or Team, see, it's subliminal. Team Rainbow. That's such a cute. I have one of those. Yeah. I have one of those cameras right there, but I've never done anything fancy schmancy like a double pull. Oh, those double pulls. Yes. 2 pictures slide out, and that is a Sarah Liz from Sassy's LLC mechanism. And it doesn't look hard. It's just where you put the pictures on a little piece of plastic spinny thing. Someday I'll make one and I'll tell you. Half of the saying go on the first picture and the other half on the second. Hope your day is fun-filled. You spelled it right. I'm impressed, Carrie. That's so stinking cute. You want to hear me say JD again? Okay, JD. He is having the time of his life on a little vacation time with his ma and pa. Sandy Minotti from California. This is her 114th card. Got a little aliens getting a Kerwin. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Her colors are from the Orpheum Theater at Night. Man, that's very specific. Well done. It's a card. It's a toy. It's a card and a toy. Sandy, I like the way you think. Stamped a picture of a cat and a picture of a dog. I thought that second picture looked different. So, okay, what is going on here? My sky is half blue and half purple. Man, that is some deep thinking there. When the tab is pulled down, the dog or cat go up. They are magnets. Thanks to Nisa for the free shipping code. You know, I can see why people are intimidated and not wanting to send in cards, but holy smokes, don't ever stop making those really cool cards. That is amazing. That is a little Trinity product I happen to know. And the spaceship is a die with multiple little tiny pieces. And so is the dog and cat. You know, I just put that in the goodie bag, that stamp set with the dog and the cat. Wonder if it's going to come back. Sandy, you may have inspired me to keep something. That's really cute. Well done. I want to look at that closer again. Lou Ann T from Ohio. This is their 7th. Well done, Lou Ann. You're with us now. You're one of us. Kitty figures. Yes. Oh, they look like they're ready to go get some candy. Black and orange. You can find that in all sorts of movies or theaters, and you used a picture frame for a picture. Absolutely. The card base is black. Base half black and half printed paper. Yes, it is. That looks almost like it could be an easel card too. Doesn't it? Or a Dutch door where you've got the black on the back and then the half piece in front could with the orange sticking on it, and then you could have another panel inside. But you don't have to. This is just fine. It's really nice. You are from Ohio. There are so many Ohioans. Yes, a fellow Buckeye. There are many, many Buckeyes in this group. So if you're looking for Buckeyes, we probably can find you some. That's really cute. Very, very darling. Looks like they're out for a good time. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lou Ann. Heather B. from England. This is her 55th. Oh, it's a Zoifold, I do believe. The theater colors are yellow, blue, red, brown, and gold. The picture of a cute brown bear in a frame. He is very cute. Is that ink blended or is that, I think, not painted? Not painted. Picture of a cute little, okay, and then a Joyfold card. Oh, so now, it may have been a Zoifold had she folded back that front panel so that it had an extra little fold in it, but I think she did just cut the front off, which is just fine. That's really sweet and soft. Very, very pretty. Happy birthday. Hugs and kisses. Isn't that cute? Super cute. Nicely done. You look like you do a nice job too, technically wise, Heather. Well done. Deb M. from Wisconsin, 108. Look at this happy Oh, I see Pooh. I see Pooh. A card for a kid. Yellows, reds, greens, and theater colors. We've got big fruit and little fruit, juicy fruit. I got a story about juicy fruit I read today. I included a frame of Winnie the Pooh picture. Think, think, think. That was one of Leah's thing to say from Winnie the Pooh. The background is half and half different pattern papers. Big fruit, little fruit. She didn't know what she was going to do, and then she remembered Winnie the Pooh paper. Well done. It will be a great first day of school card. I think there's a lot of those in the gallery this week. First day of school kind of things. And I know there's a lot of first day of schools going on around here. So Juicy Fruit, the gum, was changed shopping in 1974. Prior to 1974, every item at the grocery store, as I understand it, was individually charged. You had a lady there, usually a lady, who would put in all the charges. But Juicy Fruit, they put the little scanner bar on it, that little bar, and it was real small, and they weren't sure if the scanner would work on something that small, and so they did that thing for 10 cents for Juicy Fruit, and it worked, and life was different from then on. Now we have to do it ourselves. So Juicy Fruit, there you go. History in review. Nice job, Deb M. I'm glad you came up with that. Joanne D. from New Jersey, 132. Look at her half and half. Nicely played, very prominently. It's a great example of how you can take one parameter and really make it prominent as you did. And it can be random. Sometimes I think since it's the last one and it seems a little bit just one more thing that I forget to use it prominently, but you didn't, and it's great. A framed picture of flowers. Yes, a frame within the balloon shape. The colors are the theater on the flowers. So many beautiful colors. How'd you do that? Is that how'd you do that? I'm not quite sure. And the happy birthday kids card. Man, she's got yin and yang going every which way. I think that's probably a great card to end it with, because that's really pretty. Not that we end it on anything but great cards, but that's a great card. I got a cough. I get so choked up over your cards. Well done. You can see 127 of them in the gallery currently, and man, it's full of happiness. There's no sad little kid cards, I don't think, that I've seen. There shouldn't be. And so it's wonderful. You guys are doing a beautiful job, and thank you so much so far for all the cards that you have sent in. Now, you know what time it is? It's time for me to get sneaky. That's what time it is. It's time for Act 3. Yeah, Christina, it was gorgeous, wasn't it? Act 3 is Whodunit. You got that balloon stamp? That's what it is. It's a balloon stamp. But how'd she do the color on the black? It looked like puzzlements. You guys are like the Whodunit queens and kings. You're always making me guess what happened. Where did you go? Where did you go? This is the Whodunit card detective game. Are you ready? Man, I hope I can at least get you to step 10. I don't know. I think I'm pretty open book tonight. Do I look like an open book tonight? I think I am. Oh, you just hold your horses. I know you're excited. Just wait. Let's go ahead and read the rules, shall we? I know most of you have been here and you know how to do it, but we're going to do it anyway. So I don't cheat. I guess it is a cool technique. Secrets of the trade. In review, Whodunit games rule. The object of the game is to be the first. I'm gonna yawn. Woo! Felt so good. Be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of Whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. The project will be inspired by a selected card, and it will not be a perfect copy. You know that because I could change some things up. I'm sneaky that way, and I don't like to copy. I like to be inspired, so that's what we're going to do. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream. Plus, I'm just a terrible student. To be present, you must be here. But you have to be here during the live stream to participate. If you're not, you can turn it off right before we reveal it, and you can keep trying to figure it out. You'll need to have, but you can't play for real. That kind of thing. You'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. Mr. Producer has put it up there, I'm pretty darn sure. And then to solve the mystery, type at Craft Roulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter. Here it is. Where was I? The name of the crafter that you believe inspired my card and the clue you found. You have to put all three things in, such as, what is my lovely assistant, Paula Rice, writing? At Craft Roulette, is it Merry Gun Fun with 3 little gnomes? You would be right, Paula Rice, if that's what I was going to do. And maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I will give you the first clue. I'm not. So there you go. I have already given a head start to everybody here. Where was I? Oh, be the first to solve the mystery of Whodunit correctly in the live chat, and you will be tonight's winner. Oh my gosh, what do you win, Hattrick Smith? You win a Krog, which is not this frog, because I'm keeping him, but you win a Krog, which is a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. Some might even say the most coveted prize in the Crafterverse, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with a itty bitty gift. A Krog. We do have a lot going on here, don't we? But that's okay. That's okay. Life can get complicated around here. Oh, whoa. What do I hear? What do I hear? I do believe I hear my buddy. Well, actually, I don't see my one buddy, but I do see his scrapbook. So it was in this one box that I found the cards. And so here's what his scrapbook is. Steve, Mr. Producer said he looked through it. I don't know if he's traumatized, but I kind of think he might be. But I did add the Decoy Duck Fan Club card and sticker, complete with the duck paper clip. And quack means good luck in duck. So is that true, Decoy Duck? Is that indeed what quack means? Oh, you think that's really funny? Well, you know what? I think it's pretty funny too. And I think you're a pretty nice duck. So there. Have you ever seen a hellbender? I'm not talking dirty. A hellbender is a salamander, a freshwater salamander in Missouri. And they're repopulating the hellbenders in Missouri. They're like not very pretty animals. But have you ever seen one? You never want to see one? I don't blame you. I saw pictures of them. They're pretty big. They're 8, 12 inches, and they live under rocks. And their moms usually leave. And I don't know if that's because, and dads stay behind and take care of them. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Well, we won't go down too much down the science road tonight. But I do want to ask you, what do you think? You know what that means. Good luck in duck. We thank the Thomas family for making these wonderful ducks. They are tremendous, and I have been able to add them to a few special packages. All right, shall we? Yes, let's. Okay, here I declare the games have started. Well, looks like it's going to be a card. It will have all 4 parameters, I do believe. Yes, I'm looking at it. Yes, it will. It will have all 4 parameters from episode 279. So, good luck to all in duck and English. Because we don't want anybody to have a hard time. By the way, if you don't want to play, you don't have to. You can sit back and relax. Just watch everybody else panic. All those little gumshoes working their little gumshoey tails off. And we appreciate you playing, because then I don't feel like such a silly person. There we go. Look at those little guys. Aren't they cute? I'm not working very hard yet. Matter of fact, some people may say I'm hardly even working. I don't know if I can do this on here or not, but I think so. Oh, I can, because I don't have the guard on. Oh, no, I would anyway. I don't know. Sounds like one of those shorts that go all this sound. You know? The ones that make me think of, now when I'm in the kitchen, I hear the sounds that I'm making all the time, and it makes me think of those videos. Oh. Okay. Here we go. For real? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is like somebody is really good. Mm-hmm. Yes, I see. I have been caught. But because this card is so simple, I'm going to go ahead and finish it. Congratulations, you. You sneaky sneak. That's pretty darn good. I didn't think I had much. I knew it was a bad night for doing crime. You know, it's like one of those things. Why can't I do this? There we go. It's one of those things where, you know, you're tired, you go, I'm going to do it one more time, and then, oops, that's when you get hurt. I was talking to Doctor today, and no, it was his assistant, and they said he was rock climbing, and he said he was tired, he knew he shouldn't do it, and he did it, and he fell 20 feet. Why isn't this working? And he fell 20 feet. And really jimmied himself up. And it was just like he knew it was not the night to be, or the time to be rock climbing. But that's the way it goes. And I knew it too. I knew I did not do a very good job here. I knew it was not a great night. I knew I hadn't gotten even though I started this card yesterday. Ugh. What do you do with a card that doesn't fit your plan? You just cut it. Okay, here we go. Well, this will be easy. I'll go ahead and put out the rest of my animals here so you can see them all. Because they're so dadgum cute. There's Kerwin. There's his friends. There's a horse. There's a doggy and another Kerwin. And here's the thing about these guys. This is the unicorn die. These are all from Waffle Flower. This is the unicorn die who I think is really cute. And then I tried to make it into a horse. But it's his ears, so I cut off his horn. And then the ears were so little he looked like a hippo. So I cut the ears off of the reindeer because I'd cut that part off for his antlers and put his ears on for the horsies. And I think he looks pretty lovely that way. And then just sponged him up. And you do have different ways to... There's a lot of cutout things. I don't know. I haven't done these in a while, but I think they're cute. And there's a cute little... I could have made him Rudolph. Okay, I'm back to where I need to be. Running back to where I need to be. Congratulations. To catch me once again. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I'm going to take a little liberty then, instead of having to make it quite like my example. We'll just see how that looks. That is a very ancient embossing pen. And I know they're still available. I don't know where. But they are fun. You can... do you know who won now? Do you all already know? Do you know winner that you won? Are you absolutely sure that you won? Oh my goodness. I knew it was going to be fast. I didn't know it was going to be that fast. Okay. Here we go. First you do the powder. Then you do the heat. Watch it melt. I don't suppose you can see it melt. But it's melting, just like the witch. I'm melting. And I did change this up a little bit. So this is a step. If you're currently still looking, I did change this step some. But I will tell you more about that when I get the reveal. There we go. Nice. Oh, sorry, Kerwin. Didn't mean to scare you. He's smelling the frog. Oops, got some stuff on there. Did I melt it? Nope. Okie doke. And that is not. None of these animals was the one I was going to use. This is the one I was going to use. And here's the little thing I was going to have him hold. I might as well finish it, right? I'm almost done. I told you it was a simple card. Here's my little Polaroid. It says smile. We're going to add it to a little gold paper. Whoops, whoops. Whoops, whoops. I must have speared it. My highfalutin paper. And these little hannies stick up. Just like that. I think I might be able to put him this way now. He was the other way before. Something along those lines. Oops, that didn't dry. Or that didn't get melted. Whoops. Okay. Well, I should fix that. Ethical dilemma. Don't want to. Need to. Should. Oh. Okay. Hang on. What else didn't I get quite dried? Or did I put my big fat finger in it? Or did it just not get heated? I think it just didn't get heated. Dear Mama Llama, maybe we have some drama right here. There we go. Man, even with all my excellent decoying and excellent changes, I got caught. Isn't this the cutest little kitty, though? Here's his eyes from the background. That is his retina. Don't pull his whiskers, they'll come off. There we go. Okay, everybody stick down. And I was going to have smile, and then on the inside say special somewhere, special friend or special friends. So there you go. Ready for the reveal? If you don't want to know who I cased, please close your eyes and ears. That was fast. There we go. Vivian C. was my muse tonight. She was my inspiration. And she made a really cute kitty cat. And so for a kid's card, she made it a kitty. Because kids like critters. I love critters too. So she made a kitty. I made a kitty, but these were all decoys. Because I was on a bender, and I can use these. I can use these for so many cards. And I do know some kids that are going back to school, so I can send them a card using one of those. It'll be great. So easy. Oops, I dropped the original. The theater colors were gold, red, black, and yellow. And I do know that has been used on posters because I HEY Googled it and said, what's a a movie poster using gold, black, red, and yellow. Now, I'd never heard of any of these cards, but I did. There were lots of them. And then we had pictures. She had a picture of a cat in a faux Polaroid. If you look closely at hers, she's got the faux Polaroid look where you've got the little image right there at the top-ish, surrounded in a mat, and then with a little description spot down at the bottom. So, I mean, mine's sort of like hers. My cat had and then we had the broken background. Oh, that was my Polaroid nod to the Polaroid, adding it right there. And then the cat with the broken background, and you can see how she had the diagonal, but they were put together with the red and yellow. I did the red and yellow on the kitty cat's tie. And so that was going to be like really down the road here, just a little bit in case you never figured it out. Red, yellow background cut diagonally. I thought that was kind of a cool look. I did separate mine because I had the same color. She put hers together because it was together, or they were different colors. And she had also embossed the red part. I think it was embossed. Maybe it was just the paper. And so I embossed both pieces of mine. I think it worked out pretty well. There is the one that I made as the sample. And I made it landscape and did the multi-ink color in the background. But I didn't think the kitty was as cute on that. So I thought, I'll just use the big yellow piece. So I did. And she used gold. My gold doesn't really melt very well. So it's probably ancient. And so I used white. It looks like it didn't do very good. Oh, I missed there too. So there you go. Somebody needs to pay closer attention to her work. Our kitty cat had a little bow tie, black whiskers, black nose, and so black eyes, and so I mimicked it on this. And I was just going to bring this one in at the end. But that's that. Quasi Kitty caught me. Oh my gosh, it was a black background with critters. But it was, do you study? Goodness gracious, you're good at this. I don't know. Do you read my mind? Do you look in my mirror, in my window? Do you have access to my computer? Oh, you're just good. That's all there is to it. You're just good at it, and I appreciate what you do. So that was kind of a fun little card to make. And I think I will be able to make a couple more for some kids going to school. So, well, I told you it was a quick one, but I didn't think it was going to be that quick, honest to be. That was quick. That was quick. What do you think, Decoy Duck? Yeah, let's give Quasi Kitty a round of applause. That deserves it. We do want to thank our members. Where is that one? I don't know. There it is. There we go. I was doing really good with my buttons. There's those members. We appreciate you so much. You are the reason that we keep coming back. It's just fun. Besides, we just really like it, but we want to always improve and do as best we can with the limited resources we have in this chair. And thank you so very much. You're just a sweet, sweet gift to the crafting community. It's way over just what we have here, but because you're inviting people to join us at our big wide world craft table with all your generosity and your kindness, and we thank you so much. Plus, you're just nice people to know. Just nice people to know. It's just a good group. I'm very, very blessed. Thank you so much for being a part of the Craft Roulette Crafterverse. Your cards really do matter too. I'll tell you one story. I was talking to a craftette who has had some special cards sent to her over the past year. She said she has a little basket of them. And when she's having a bad day, she goes through them because your kindness means so much to her. So thank you guys. You're making the world a nicer place. Join us Friday when we welcome back Carrie Giletto, who's been on the show. She's a sweet, sweet woman, serious crafter. I mean, I saw her at Paper Kansas, and she would just like be looking at her card. I apparently need some tips from her on how to be a more serious crafts person. But she's great. I'm looking forward to having her on. She works with Whimsy Stamps, so we'll maybe catch up with what's going on in their world. Thank you so much. Plan a big one. We'll see you next Wednesday, and I'll try to have a harder case for you. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon. See you Friday. Thank you. Bye-bye.